Released in October and November 1999 in North America and Europe, we have Grand Theft Auto, experiencing a sense of deja vu. This game is for the Gameboy version of the game. This time handled by Tarantula Studios, Rockstar Lincoln, the Game Boy Color version serves as the port of the PlayStation/PC version. If you want to check out the PlayStation/PC version of the game, you can check out 16-Bit's review of Grand Theft Auto, or you can check out my review of the London expansions. Much like the PlayStation PC port, the game has you select from a number of characters to complete missions with. However, the Game Boy version does feature more characters through the use of a cheat code. By renaming the character Kelly to Sumner, you can unlock extra characters based off the development team. Nonetheless, regardless of who you picked, it doesn't alter the physical appearance or gameplay in any way, shape or form. Like the PlayStation PC version, the game is set in Liberty City, Vice City and San Andreas, settings that will be used in future installments of the series. In order to have the game appeal to younger audiences, which was the Game Boy's target audience, the game removed the swearing and the gore. But, is it any good? Find out in The Good. In regards to the city sizes, the Game Boy Color version is unabridged. The game was converted tile from tile, resulting in huge maps which, given the Game Boy's technical limitations, is quite an impressive feat. Even places such as the broken bridge in Liberty City is still there, and can still be jumped across. The game is also playable on older Game Boy systems as well, making it accessible to not just the Game Boy Color, but the old green screens in Game Boy Pocket. Missions have minor deviations, but otherwise remain the same as the PC and PlayStation version. Sadly, this is where the good stops and we get the bad. You know, I'd put this one down to hardware limitations, but despite the fact the game covers all 3 cities, they're all ghost cities. You can spend anywhere up to 10 minutes or possibly even longer just to find a car, and while walking around it's incredibly rare to see a pedestrian. However, once you get in a car, you can start seeing pedestrians and other vehicles everywhere. On that topic, the driving in the Game Boy Color version I found was much worse than its PlayStation/PC counterpart, as cars drive too quickly and you have no idea what's ahead of you. I suppose that's one of the plus sides of having the map zoom out in the PlayStation/PC version. The poor aiming makes another return, and of course due to hardware limitations, it's worse than ever. The game I also felt was a buggy mess at times. There were some missions I couldn't complete as I drive to the marker just to find that the mission doesn't update, or the mission was too vague on the details. Other instances I've been wedged between buildings or vehicles, forcing me to restart the game to escape since I can't exit the vehicle or reverse out. These issues were a constant headache throughout my playthrough, and I was even forced to intentionally fail missions just to get somewhere in it. Police AI could use a bit of work, as I found even with a high wanted level, police took quite a while to appear, weren't as persistent as their console/PC counterparts, and acted pretty stupid, allowing me to escape them pretty easily. Music, well... It's not exactly my cup of tea, but I just think it's really out of place in the game. Aside from that, that's all the negative stuff I've really got to say about the game, so I think it's time I give the opinion. As impressive as it is porting across the cities from the PlayStation/PC version of Grand Theft Auto to the Game Boy, given its limitations, the game is almost an unplayable mess. For a Game Boy game though, it's a good attempt. However, I would probably avoid this port in favour of the superior PlayStation/PC version. However, if you do like to torture yourself by playing horrible games, go right ahead, be my guest. This game is right down your alley. So with that, it's time for my rating. I would give Grand Theft Auto on the Game Boy Color a pager out of 10. This would generally apply if I had the pager that was advertised on the box, but unfortunately I don't, so it's now no pager out of 10. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for the next Infinite Backlog review.